Welcome back, everyone. Our next company is InnerScope Hearing Technologies. It trades on the OTC pink sheets under the symbol INND and is a manufacturer, distributor, and retailer of FDA-registered self-fitting, self-adjusting hearing aids and personal sound amplifier products. Please welcome its CEO, Matthew Moore. Welcome, Matthew.
Hello there. Thank you for having me.
Well, we're excited for your presentation. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. So everyone, my name is Matthew Moore. I'm the CEO and co-founder of InnerScope Hearing Technologies. We do trade on the OTC markets under the symbol INND. As of 4 months ago, we had well over 46,000 shareholders, probably have more than that now. We've had a very, very good trading volume over the past, the first half of the year. InnerScope is a data-centric, direct-to-consumer hearing device company focused on collecting and direct monetization of the 60 million people in North America and 600 million people around the world suffering from hearing loss that need an affordable and accessible hearing solution. Just a few seconds about myself. And I'm third generation in the hearing industry. My grandfather's been doing it since the 1940s. Unfortunately, we lost him last October, but up until the day he passed away, he was helping the hearing impaired. Not because he had to, but because he wanted to. I mean, my family has helped well over 100,000 people, more in the local audiological brick and mortar space. But, we sold off our previous operations, so that way we can focus on a direct-to-consumer model, because instead of helping 100,000 plus people, we want to help millions of people. And the only way to do that efficiently and effectively is through a direct-to-consumer hearing product. So let me start with the presentation and kind of explain how InnerScope does that. So obviously in this presentation does have forward-looking statements. Here's some additional disclosures and disclaimers as well. Not a lot of people know this, but hearing health is connected to so many other health conditions. It's connected to diabetes, cardiovascular, depression, falling. If you have untreated hearing loss compared to people with hearing impairment that is being treated with amplification, aka a hearing aid, you're 5 times more likely to get dementia or Alzheimer's. 5 times more likely. You add up all of this combined, a person lives up to 3 years less if they have untreated hearing loss compared to someone that has a hearing amplification product. Now, the hearing market is an ever-growing market. There's over 60 million people that suffer from hearing loss in North America, USA, and Canada, and over 52 million of those 60 million currently do not have any hearing assisted products, and they need these products. So, it's a fragmented $10 billion industry. There is no big data collection of individuals with hearing loss. There is currently no available access to free hearing screening or testing. There's a lot of lack of awareness and overall health and the health issues that cognitive consequences living with untreated hearing loss. Currently, the high cost of hearing aids. 98% of the $10 billion industry is currently still going to the brick and mortar audiological hearing centers. And that's where you charge, they're charging $4,000 to $12,000 a set for devices. And there's just a lot of middlemen, in place that creates this high cost associated with it, plus the overhead that goes along with it. So it's not the audiologists and hearing aid dispensers are not bringing in all this money. It's just there's just a lot of costs associated with it. And by going to as a direct to consumer channel, we eliminate all of those costs and offer manufacturer direct pricing directly to the consumers. Also, our products provide, or the current model provides low accessibility. And that's, again, what InnerScope is looking to bring. The hearing aid market, 60 million people in North America. The current hearing aid users are roughly 8 million people in North America, represents about $6 billion annually that purchase hearing devices. That's only 2.2 million people a year that buy hearing products, hearing devices. And you think about it, when there's 52 million people, rising tides lifts all boats. So the objective is, a couple 100,000 people added to the model each and every year is worth millions and millions of dollars. And that's what, again, InnerScope is looking to bring that awareness component. Now, even hearing loss and hearing of product awareness has been really reaching the all-time high right now. In fact, President Biden and Good Morning America even created this, talked about hearing aid products and the high cost of them. So I'm going to play this little video clip here.
Today, I want to focus on 3 specific actions. The FDA is going to issue rules so that hearing aids can be sold over the counter. After these rules go into effect, a pair of hearing aids can cost hundreds of dollars, not thousands. And you'll be able to pick them up at your local drugstore.
Millions here in the United States could benefit from hearing aids, and it could soon become much easier for the public to get them. Rebecca Jarvis joins us with all the details. Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning, Cecilia. And even with Medicare or private insurance, hearing aids can cost thousands of dollars out of pocket. This new executive order is meant to change that by increasing competition, making it possible for more pharmacies to begin selling hearing aids.
Right now, if you need a hearing aid, you can't just walk into a pharmacy and pick one up over the counter. You have to get it from a doctor or a specialist. Not only does that make getting hearing aids inconvenient, it makes them considerably more expensive. And it makes it harder for new companies to compete, innovate, and sell hearing aids at lower prices. As a result, a pair of hearing aids can cost thousands of dollars. That's a big reason why just 1 in 7 Americans with hearing loss actually use a hearing aid.
President Biden issuing a new executive order to help people with extreme hearing loss, directing the Department of Health and Human Services to issue plans to combat price gouging on typically costly hearing aids within 45 days, and take action within 120 days to propose getting these available over the counter.
The heart of American capitalism is a simple idea: open and fair competition. That means that if your companies want to win your business, they have to go out and they have to up their game. Better prices and services, new ideas and products. That competition keeps the economy moving and keeps it growing. Fair competition is why capitalism has been the world's greatest force of prosperity and growth. That's why today I'm going to be signing shortly an executive order promoting competition, to lower prices, to increase wages, and to take another critical step toward an economy that works for everybody.
So that was obviously President Biden and Good Morning America talking about hearing health and the lack of access, the high cost of hearing aids, and why it needs to change. And now InnerScope provides that solution. You know, we're all about to inform and empower consumers to take control of their hearing health. You know, we call it welcome to hearing care for the 21st century. You know, hearing care moves out of the clinic into online, into in-store, like grocery stores, pharmacies, big box retailers, and directly into people's homes. We are deploying automated self-hearing screening kiosks and online hearing screening programs with big box retailers, pharmacies, grocery stores to educate the consumers, and then also to gather the data for remarketing purposes. We provide the public awareness of the consequences of cognitive and multiple health issues from living with untreated hearing loss. You know, we also provide highly accessible, affordable in-store, online, direct-to-consumer hearing aids and hearing services at 50 to 75% reduced cost without sacrificing quality, without visiting a in-clinic hearing professional, which is obviously the traditional in-clinic sales delivery model today. Again, going through a few of the services that we provide, InnerScope, we have our self-test hearing screening kiosk. Basically, it's a kiosk that, like a blood pressure monitoring station that you see already in pharmacies. Someone puts the headphones on, sanitizes them. We have alcohol wipes, of course. Within 3 to 4 minutes, they find out if they have a hearing loss or not. And then it gives recommendations of the product, recommendations to if they have more of a normal hearing loss, recommendations of hearing protection, earplugs to keep your hearing, as well as recommendations to purchase a InnerScope product directly off the shelf at that retailer, or through our website, or through the website of the retailer itself. Again, this is a highly engaged self-test that currently no big box retailer or national pharmacy is currently offering this. There's well over 100,000 possible locations for these kiosks. Currently we have the interest of numerous retailers, pharmacies, grocery stores, big box retailers, that well over 10,000 locations being fully deployed. We are launching some pilot programs here in the very, very soon. And we're going to be kind of talking through that here very shortly. Again, when someone takes the test, we were able to get their capture some opt-in data, so that way we can further educate, consult, and follow up market a person with a hearing loss. There's 3 unique revenue models that come along with the kiosk. We have a B2B wholesale distribution. That's where we're selling our product directly to the big box retailer. Obviously our margin's less on there, but we have a higher close rate, because obviously it's all about a person wants to touch and feel the potential product that they want to purchase. So we have a higher close rate, but lower wholesale price. We also refer them to our B2C channel, which is our own website, which again, we have a higher price point, revenue point per customer, but we have a lower close rate, because again, a person can't touch or feel the actual product. But then also another thing is we do refer them to a brick and mortar local hearing clinics as well. So if a person has a severe to profound hearing loss, and we always say is that, if you want to, you should connect with a local professional, which we have that service and built-in network and connections. Then those people also pay us a direct referral fee for passing along the customer. All in is that within 3 to 6 months after a ramp up of each kiosk, the kiosk would be generating between the B2B, between the B2C and the referral model, roughly $20,000 plus per kiosk moving forward. We also have an online hearing test platform that also is, again, to educate the consumers, tell them about their hearing loss, and then also for further data collection. We are working with retailers and pharmacies and grocery stores right now to actually put these online hearing screening programs on their website as a way to, as a value add, and to, again, further create that awareness program that goes along with it. Because again, it's all about, let's say, building the sales funnel. There's, again, tens of millions of people that need hearing assistance that aren't getting it. So we have to create that funnel of knowledge and awareness. And once the person starts coming down, then they would be able to, obviously be finally convinced to get the hearing assistance that they need and deserve. A game-changing solution is that we do offer app-controlled, rechargeable, direct-to-consumer hearing products. This is our premium product. We have over 450 5-star reviews on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Basically, with these products, you never have to go to an audiological clinic again. We retail these at $750, $1,500 a pair. And then we have our own licensed hearing health specialist in our corporate office in California that actually can connect, consult, and remotely program these devices anywhere in the world for that further professional adjustments, that if someone that needs that can do that. But a lot of times they can handle a majority of their issues themselves using the app and using the app controlled features and the self-adjusting features built into the devices. We also have a full range of products a full SKU of products that range from other hearing devices, a one that's an earbud sort of design that goes directly into the ear, so it's a little more invisible, a neck loop design. We also offer hearing and tinnitus vitamins. Tinnitus is ringing of the ears. We also have a full line of hearing and ear care accessories and cleaning supplies. Again, it's about creating that brand loyalty, that the more times people transact with InnerScope, if that means they're buying from a grocery store or pharmacy, again, they're buying a InnerScope product or taking a InnerScope test, and then that's where we're creating, again, that sales funnel. The part of our own e-commerce platform is that we offer our own e-commerce, which is myheariq.com. Basically, it's a completely revamped e-commerce sales platform that we're focused on more on SEO, versus Google AdWords. I mean, obviously we do all that, but we're focusing a lot on SEO, using some algorithms, proprietary algorithms to basically increase our traffic flow without increasing marketing cost. We also offer a subscription model. And in the subscription model, a person can buy a product for less than, for about $43 a month. And within 24 months, they can actually repurchase the product, stay with the subscription model of it and continue to get new technology, as well as keeping their older hearing device, and they can give it away to a friend or family member as well. We're also launching a large national advertising and marketing campaign. We're doing well over 660 commercials over the next 6 months, 110 per month. We're launching on Fox Business, Fox News, Bloomberg, MSNBC, CNBC, CNN. We're launching billboards. So this is just the tip of the iceberg of what we're national on some marketing campaigns that we're working on. And actually, I want to play this 30-second commercial that we are just now launching, and it's our first commercial that we're launching at this time.
Need hearing aids? Tired of paying $5,000 or more? Tired of making multiple trips to have your hearing aids adjusted? Now you don't have to. Our HearIQ 4 medical-grade hearing aids are fully rechargeable, Bluetooth compatible, and start at under $1,000 for a complete set or monthly payments of $44. Our hearing aids are self-adjusting using any smartphone and features remote programming by hearing care professionals without you ever leaving home. Order your pair today at myheariq.com.
So that's our TV commercial that we're launching here any day now at this point, waiting on the finalization of the schedule, but you should be seeing these on these TV stations, on these national cable stations here shortly. We're also going to be, we're already working on our next version of commercial, where we're going to bring in a lot more flair and a lot more energy in the next versions of the commercials, to again continue this branding and marketing trend. InnerScope does have multiple distribution channels. We're in various stages with national and regional big box retailers, pharmacies, chains and franchisees, grocery stores. We've recently launched our products with health e-commerce, which is FSA store, HSA store, and welldeservedhealth.com. So it's FSAstore.com, HSAstore.com. And we're doing this through our Cardinal Health at-home distribution connection. We're on Amazon. We are with Walmart. We have numerous other retailers that is in the pipeline, and we're just very, very close to launching these and also announcing these. We're also in multiple committed pilot programs with various retailers for our hearing-related products in hearing screening kiosks, where, ultimately we have multiple distribution agreements already executed, and we have fully executed distribution agreements expected with dozens of retailers within the next 6 to 12 months. And our objective is to be in thousands of locations in North America within the next 18 months. Now, our team, myself, co-founder and CEO, my family and I, we've owned and operated well over 75 brick and mortar audiological clinics over the past 2 decades. Going back to my grandfather, you're talking 70 plus years. But that's where, our family lives, breathes, and about hearing health products and hearing aids and helping the hearing impaired. We also recently brought on our chief medical director. He's a ear, nose, and throat doctor, an ENT physician, and in fact, actually, I would like to play a little snippet that he put together for our shareholders here.
My name is Benjamin Earhart, MD. I am a board-certified otolaryngologist and proud to be the medical director here at InnerScope Hearing Technologies. As an ear, nose, and throat physician, I encounter many people on a weekly basis with clinically apparent hearing loss. This hearing loss affects their daily lives and their overall quality of life. Most commonly, the hearing loss they have acquired through natural aging and noise exposure is not something that is medically or surgically correctable, and their only option is some form of amplification like a hearing aid. Unfortunately, their path for better hearing often stops there, as many simply cannot afford the thousands of dollars required to purchase a quality, personalized hearing aid. Beyond these individuals, we know there are millions more who would benefit from a hearing aid but have not sought any care, assessment, or solutions. One of our goals here at InnerScope is to provide an affordable, quality solution for these individuals. That being said, I am particularly proud of our bigger vision of hearing health awareness. At InnerScope, we strive to improve the access to hearing assessment and assistance, which appears to be a significant barrier for many. Whether it is a kiosk in a local retail store or an app on your phone, we are trying to bring convenient assessment and affordable solutions to so many people. Besides the studies showing improvement in quality of life and even improvement in dementia decline, I have personally seen the immense impact hearing amplification can have on people's lives. Now that these individuals can effectively communicate without assistance, they can regain those vital connections with family members and their community. Family members now have dad, mom, grandpa, or grandma back. These are the very personal victories that motivate us here at InnerScope. I am very proud to be the medical director and a member of the team here at InnerScope, a team who collectively has decades of experience in the hearing healthcare space. I look forward to the future as we attain our grand vision of hearing health awareness by providing convenient, personalized, and affordable hearing assessment and solutions.
So that's obviously our medical director, and we're working with him to further the cause and the awareness that comes along with untreated hearing loss, and about InnerScope, what InnerScope offers. So we're really excited about having him on our team. We also have Chris Ivory. He's our chief brand advisor. He's the chief marketing officer for clothing line Sergio Tacchini. Chris and us will be working together closely on really bringing, again, more awareness, bringing some Hollywood flair to things, in the sense of really kind of bringing the awareness component about untreated hearing loss, making their hearing loss affects so many people, and that we're really looking forward to having him on our team and further grow our messaging and our marketing. We also have a few investor relation advisors, Skyline Investor Brand Network, then also a corporate and financial advisor, Finance North. The revenue strategy is, our objective is to kind of have a hockey stick growth pattern, kind of start slow, within the first 12 months, generate $8 million with some profits, and then kind of just to gradually go up with there. Basically, each time we add a kiosk or add a retailer, we're adding that compounding revenue strategy that goes along with offering our hearing health products. Of course, we are, our main laser focus is to uplist to the NASDAQ at the most and best appropriate time. So we are laser focused on that as kind of our main objective and goal over the next 12 to 18 months, essentially. Now, the roadmap, our immediate objectives within the next 39 days, launch these, our InnerScope products on our current distribution channels, Walmart, Amazon, etc., FSA. Obviously, we did all those already. Launch products with various undisclosed online and brick and mortar retailers. Unfortunately, we can't disclose them due to NDAs, but as soon as we have clearance, we will provide that full transparency. We're also going to be launching our hearing screening pilot programs with those same exact various undisclosed brick and mortar retailers. Deploy phase 1 of our marketing and branding awareness campaign, co-created by the chief brand advisor. So we're going to be launching that. We've launched our hearing devices and our hearing care subscription solution. And then the short-term objectives with the next 3 to 6 months is deploy well over 100 kiosks with various retailers. We already have the strategy in the pipeline based on currently executed and pending agreements. So we easily have that in our kind of strategy and our plan. We're also going to be launching a fully streaming direct-to-consumer hearing device. This is where someone can stream music, cell phone directly to your hearing aids. Deploy phase 2. That's where we're going to start bringing the marketing and brand awareness from some Hollywood stuff, Hollywood personalities into the mix, as well as closing on potential acquisition targets and IP. We already have a signed LOI with a direct-to-consumer hearing aid company that we are going to be working with, partnering, acquiring to further our technology and our distribution strategy. And then finally, our long-term objectives is to deploy well over 1,000 kiosks over the next 6 to 24 months. And our business and our products will be represented in hundreds of businesses and thousands of locations around North America and globally. So that's my presentation. I appreciate your time. And if we have time, I can have any questions. And if we run out of time, more than happy to answer questions offline.
Thank you, Matt. We do have a few questions for you. We got about 1 minute left. So let's start here with Dan Rivera. There's a lot of questions about dilution. Can you address this at this time?
Yeah, basically we've minimized the dilution at this point. We had some previous convertible notes that have now been exercised the first half of the year. We're minimizing that, but dilution, we are working with consultants and third-party vendors and partners that instead of taking cash are interested in some stock. So that way that we grow together. This is restricted stock only. So that way we can actually grow together. And it's going to be locked up for a period of time, so that way we can actually work together and focus on long-term growth, not just the short-term growth.
And Josh Brubaker asks, have you given any consideration to a stock buyback?
Yes, absolutely. That's definitely in our roadmap, our strategy as well. I mean, nothing's off the table. It's all about timing and execution. And once we are starting to generate profits from what you see from our roadmap, that is definitely on our board here to seriously consider that.
Wonderful. We have a bunch more questions for you, but we'll send them so you can answer on your own time. You're just going to have to come back and present again. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, as we move to our next presenter, remember you're going to see a black screen, but stay with us because we're coming right back.